All right, guys, out here for tournament number, what is it, 5?
4.
Who cares? It's another day on the water and everybody's going crazy. The water is very high, very muddy, very dangerous. Let's get it! All right, trolling motor's going in, spot number 1, and guys, it ain't fishing unless something happens. Okay, something negative, right? In the morning, of course, on the day of a tournament, my unit, a prong, just a little prong in here that connects to that female receptor there. It just broke off, right? So now, unless I'm crazy, yeah, we're gonna be fishing blind today, so that's nice. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, I haven't really talked about it, but we are, I mean, I did say this before we launched. The water's super high, lots and lots and lots of obstructions in the water, so it's been pretty dangerous running down here. But, I mean, it really doesn't matter, I don't think, where we start today, because it's all the same thing. It's flooded water, lots of debris everywhere, and I'm guessing these fish should be tied up on this newly flooded stuff. So we're gonna see. Honestly, I prefer this kind of fishing, like when you're forced to just flip. I'd rather do this all day than fucking search for these finicky bastards in clear water.
Dude, it really depends on like that locker even, dude, like the fish not hard to catch. They were like harder to find. I spent 3 hours there and I didn't catch.
Oh, there's a bite. There's a bite. That's a fish. It's okay. It's okay. Get him. Get him. Here we go. Start the day.
Ate it.
Structure jig, black and blue. You know, anything you have that's newly submerged, the fish are still going to relate to the same area, but they'll pull up onto newly flooded stuff. So they're going to be in, instead of like a foot or two, they'll be in 6 inches. And it's just the nature of, you know, the weather and the situation right now. It kind of muddied the water up. We had a really bad rain a couple days ago, so it came up really fast. You can see the clarity of the water in the live well here. It's pretty stained. All right, guys, so we're working our way. We went back into the creek all the way. No luck past the mouth of this creek where we got our first fish. Our first and only bite landed that fish. She's sitting in the live well right now. And we're just working our way back out. Not sure what's going on. You know, if the fish are just gonna be at the mouth of these creeks, we're gonna find out though, as we make our way back to this other side. And there comes the sun, so that's gonna heat things up real quick. It's already hot and muggy, so it's gonna just get hotter. Yeah, dude, be putting it up there like that, that's perfect. So we're looking for fish number 2, guys. We haven't had another bite. We haven't had another fish, and we're just fishing the same deal. Lots of submerged stuff. And what I've noticed up in this really, really shallow submerged stuff is that it's a little bit clearer. Like up in the 6-inch zone, it's a lot clearer than it is just outside of that first 6 inches from the shoreline. The fish might just be tucking themselves up in that clear stuff on the shoreline. I'm not sure. I don't know anything, guys. I'm just out here fishing, you know. So we're just gonna fish it out. That first fish was at the mouth of the cove, but we haven't had anything since, so I can't say that we have a pattern or anything at all. Hopefully we could put one together, you dig? Dude, what is up with this camera? This is freaking pissing me off. We've got electronic difficulties all day, no depth finder, SD card errors. So as soon as I pop the, it's frustrating me. So I missed a fish, right? Maybe 1.5 pounds. Don't know if it would have kept or not. came up, you know, shook one time, threw the bait, and that was that. So I threw back in down the shoreline with the same bait, the Ledge 250, and look what we've got.
He's probably two pounds. That's all David right there.
No, that's all Ledge 250. That's all Ledge 250. But just keeping the faith in what I'm doing, guys. I knew that if I brought those chartreuse and chrome Ledge 250s, threw them in the right spot, we'd get hit. And that was 2 hits in a row. I'm gonna keep up with it. I'm gonna keep throwing this throughout the day because they've shown me that they will hit it and that the water is not too chocolate for them not to see that. So they're gonna follow that vibration, and then that bright color allows them to really hone in, and got it. So we just need some bigger ones. That's 2.
Right on the.
All right, we're gonna go from this to the jig real quick. No, matter of fact, since they're hitting a moving bait, I'm just gonna try the jerk bait some more up in this shallow water while we're here. A lot of stick ups in front of us, a lot of good looking stuff. Now the real challenge is once you get them to bite, fighting them out of this stuff on medium gear, it's quite the challenge. I'm throwing 15-pound braid to a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader, medium power, supposedly a fast tip, but I think the tip on these rods is pretty soft. It's a Daiwa Aired X rod. Talk about this a lot in my videos, so you guys are probably familiar. $54 price range, really good for this this application. And most of my spinning rods, I'm kind of switching over to the Daiwa Aired X just because of how affordable, sensitive, strong, all that. Total package for a low price, and then if you pair it with a Piscifun Venom, it's a great combination. High quality for little money. All right, we're gonna go to the GOAT of all structure jigs, the Denny Brower, PB&J. All right, guys, what time do we have? We have till 4 o'clock. It's 10:40. 5 hours. We've got a good chunk of time, but you guys would be surprised. If you don't tournament fish, let me tell you, those 5 hours will fly, and we need to fill our limit out within the next couple of hours because we don't want to be rushing for fish at the end of the day. That would be. Is roast beef any good? Random question of the day from Antonio. Roast beef is okay depending on who you are. I'm not a huge fan of roast beef. All right, guys, so I am going to throw basically a black trickworm Texas rig. I got this in my Kmart haul last year. That's what we're dealing with. A lot of action, real dark profile, so it's gonna get noticed. I've got that weight pegged right above the hook. The fish. We must connect. All right, you ready to rock? Let's get out of here. Let's go fish the other side. All right, it has been a long day, man. We don't have that much longer. So I'm making a switch because the Texas rig crawl just hasn't panned out. And I have a jig, so that kind of achieves the same thing. So I'm gonna throw a chatterbait, black and blue, 1/2 ounce with a Big Bite Baits crunch minnow, or jerk minnow. Right there. How about you not cast over my line, fam?
Got chatterbait, bro.
That had to be a carp. That was ginormous. He came clear out of the water, but I didn't see what it was. All right, if we're gonna catch one on a chatterbait, this is the spot. Very shallow little flat, goes up into this shallow pocket. This was littered with stuff earlier, so we couldn't even get in there. It looks like it's a little bit clearer now. All right, now I'm cranking this Ledge 250 on the outside of this, I don't know, it's just another shoreline, nothing different really. It's more similar to where I caught the first 2 fish, and I'm kind of duplicating the features with the spot selection. I'm just looking for places that duplicate those first 2 fish. And they seem to be around rock, you know, on Main Lake, adjacent to a creek, but not in the creek. That first fish was on the outer mouth of it, but he was really shallow too. So there's a lot of little things to take into account. I'm gonna move up a little bit, buddy. Yep. Oh! You son of a... Ah! He grabbed it and he swam this way with it, and before I had it, he spit it. You little bastard. Or big. Oh, that was for sure. Not be doing that. You got him? Dude, what the f did I just say? That's a rebound. We needed that.
Yeah.
Put him in the well, baby. That's that fish that just ate mine. I guarantee it.
He keeps it.
Yeah, put him in. That was dope. He took my shit that way. He put his in. Same sort of dark presentation. He wanted it. There we go.
He's a chunky dude. He's 1.7.
Put him in, bro. And check on them. If they're straight, then we'll leave them. If not,
shit, dude. One of them is.
Is he croaking?
Yeah.
Shit. So this is Water Warrior Gang. Dead fish. Doesn't mean a thing. It's incredible. I don't understand how that happened. The water's not warm, but he's dead, so he's got to go back. Can you believe this? Can you believe that? That's incredible. I can't believe it. Let's make sure. What the hell?
That's lag.
They were fine all day. And the water, was the water hot to you? It was fine. I don't know.
He ate this.
So now we really need to fish hard.
He was already up until that point.
We are at 1 o'clock. Is it 1?
I'm not sure.
It's close to 1. Doesn't really matter at this point. We just need to catch, you know, a few more fish to have a limit for once. We haven't, have we limited once?
Nope.
I'm not happy about that. Let's go catch some fish, man. We've got 3 hours. We've got 2 fish now. We had 3, but unfortunately one of them, it was their time to go. There's nothing we could have done for that one. Whew. Got him. I think my camera was off again. Hey, but it's all good. It's all good. We got another fish in the boat. Put him in. We got more to get. I guess. I mean, I don't know what straight means. Like, if they're swimming around. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's a snake, boy.
Oh, kill.
Hey, you need to go, buddy.
Not poisonous.
Oh. Oh.
Shouldn't have done that.
Oh, bro. Really?
I didn't even see him, bro.
Well, keep an eye on his ass.
He's gonna get right between the cords. Dude, he's on your foot. He's on your foot.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. How did he do that so quick?
You saw him on your foot?
No? He was on my foot?
Yeah, I said he's on your foot.
Oh, shit. Are you serious?
Dead ass.
He blends in perfect. Oh. No. Yes. It is a little whack. I'm not a big fan of that move. I don't know. I mean, if you're working your way into a creek, right, and you're right there, and somebody comes right in front, is that? I mean, you tell me, guys. So since this shoreline is relatively blank in terms of like not that much structure, there's a few pieces of wood mixed out in between me and the end of this little section here. There's like 1, 2, maybe like 3 laydowns that are submerged right now, so you can't see them. But last time I was here, I had 1 fish I landed, I missed a bite, same thing on the rattle trap. You got him? Dude, what the hell? While you're sitting down, chilling. That's fishing for you. That's a keeper. Bring him over, bring him over. Is he? I don't think he'll keep. All right, let's just work our way up this bluff wall. So for this last stretch, I'm literally just putting the jig in one spot, letting it sit for a second, letting it hit the bottom, I'm popping it, and then I'm bringing it back because I want a reaction strike. I don't want to be wasting my time. So the day is coming to a close here on the Occoquan Reservoir. Ooh. Big bird in the trees. Anyway, yeah, today was less than stellar as usual for the res, but that's okay. I told myself at the beginning of the year I was going to fish these with Antonio. He's stuck by my side for 5 of them so far. Hopefully he stays around for the rest, and my plan is to fish the rest. So if anything, we're going to learn. All right, so by the end of this year, we will know this reservoir a lot better, and you know, that's for better or worse. You know, if we find out that we don't like it as much as we thought we would, no big deal. We fished it for a year, we learned a lot, and I think that's more valuable than anything, is just time on a body of water. You cannot replace that. So yeah, it's been a learning experience. We have 4 keepers in the boat. As you guys saw, one of them passed, so that unfortunately hurt our potential in the standings today. We have very little time left, so I'm gonna stop talking now and fish it up, and we'll see you guys at the ramp for the weigh-in. Just like that. That's my nice one. Just going back. See you. Go. You're free.
How'd you guys do?
What we get?
7.7. There's 1 fish. 7.5. 1 fish didn't measure.
Dude, they robbed us.
1 fish.
That fish measured, man.
By a millimeter.
You can pinch the tail, right?
Yeah.
That's shit. I was up here packing the boat. I would have told him, I'd be like, dude, pinch that tail. It was 14. And then we had one die. I looked in the cooler. We look every, like, what, 30 minutes, 40 minutes? Look in there and he's just croaked. I was like, oh my God.
See the big bag so far?
Nah, 21, I think.
24.
24?
Yeah.
Go figure. Always.